Hello and welcome back to Rich and Femininity. Today is a special episode because we are celebrating my 30th birthday. So today we're going to be talking about all the important things that I feel like a lot of people should know by the age of 30. First one is you should be okay with being alone. Needing to have someone around, someone to talk to. Can't do things on your own, can't go to places by yourself. There is an underlying problem there. Having a period of isolation is needed to become successful or even to become a better person, because if you are constantly feeling that you need to be around somebody, you either don't know your self-worth or you're lacking confidence. And all of this can really lead to a lot of jealousy and a lot of different fights with other people for no other reason but because you feel like because someone doesn't want to do something with you because they might be busy, that they're doing it because they don't like you. But if you knew how to be by yourself, then you'd be okay, cool, yeah, we'll check back later, and you keep it moving. So little things like that is just really helping you become a better person. Credit is absolutely everything. I've had good credit and I've had bad credit up and down 3 different times. It had always been a roller coaster for me because my parents never talked to me about credit at all. I only ever knew that they had bad credit. That's it. But because of that, they never really taught me, hey, this is how you have good credit. So I had to mess up my own credit myself to start learning how to then move forward. And you might already know this, but it is extremely hard to get good credit, but it's extremely easy to go right back to bad credit. So that is something that by the age of 30, it's you really need to be on top of it. I'm definitely guilty of having too many cards and different due dates and different this and different that. But at the end of the day, there's just no excuse. That good credit could get you much farther in life and in business rather than avoiding that payment because you want to keep that money or you want to use it on something else. Whatever it is, it's not worth it. You have to pay your payments. And if you can pay your debt down, you just have to do it. The amount of money that you can get from credit is super insane, especially business credit. So it's going to be worth taking all these different steps. I myself have been able to acquire over $100,000 in business credit, and that was without me even really knowing what I was doing. But now I feel like I know what I'm doing. So just imagine now that I know how much more money I can secure in business credit and also personal credit as well. You do not need to be an everybody type of friend. You are not for everybody. Everybody does not need to be your friend. You don't need to be friends with everybody. I know growing up, we usually think that that person that everyone knows or that person that knows everyone is that cool person. But at the end of the day, just like how they say, a person with no enemies has no friends. So stop talking and associating yourself with people that you already know that you don't like them, or once you see the red flags, gotta go. There is no rush. I remember I was 22 thinking that I had to have my life together. Now fast forward to 30, there's still areas of improvement that I need to focus on in my life. So just to think about that, I thought that I was gonna have it 100% all set and ready and perfect at 22 just makes me laugh. This also comes because I always hear a lot of people and a lot of feedback. I have a lot of people that I talk to on a day-to-day basis, and the younger they are, the more that they think that their life needs to be together. And I think that it just comes in due time. So it's around 25, 26, you start understanding that you just need to embrace the journey. And as long as you're learning from your prior mistakes, that's honestly all that matters. Next one, you know when something or someone is a no-no. That gut feeling has already told you to stay away, but for whatever reason, we neglect our gut feeling and then go ahead and still do it, or still be friends with this person, or still go to that place that we know that we shouldn't have done or went to or be friends with. So you really do need to start accepting that that gut feeling is some weird magical power that we all hold inside of ourselves, and you have to listen to that magical power because it really is telling you the truth. I've been in the entrepreneurship space for over 5 years now, so when I tell you that every single person has winning and losing seasons, it is very real. I do not care how beautiful someone's life may seem online, as if they are just literally killing it every single day, every single month, every single year, and they've never ever have fallen down. They have. They just haven't said that to the world. They haven't demonstrated it, which is fine. They don't have to tell the world that they went through these different obstacles, different hurdles, whatever it is. It could be in business, it could be personal too. I've seen guys that have made millions and millions and millions of dollars be extremely douchey online and then get hit with a $10 million lawsuit and then lose it all. Some of them come right back, which is fine. This is cool. But that's why you should also remain humble and just really embrace the journey. Once again, you're going to be winning in some seasons, you're going to be losing in some seasons, and that reflects in business and personal life, not just business. It's just a matter of the game. All you really need to do is focus on your day-to-day basis. As long as you're improving as a business owner, as a person, and being an actual good human being, that's all that really matters. Confidence. If you are not confident right now, that has to be top priority this year. Confidence could get you much further in life than anything else. The loudest in the room is the ones that are making the most money, the ones that are showing up consistently, the ones that are out there and talking and speaking and confident. They're not scared about looking stupid. They're not scared about people and what they might say and judgment. It's almost like an act, but the thing is, no one knows that you're nervous unless you show them that you're nervous. So that's why you have to have the confidence to at least walk around and embody that confidence, even though you may still be nervous inside, which is totally doable. I've definitely done it myself many, many times, just dying inside, but everyone else seems to think that I'm confident, which is great because that's the whole point. You have to be okay with saying no. It has shocked me with the amount of people that I've met that have told me how they did something or they're doing something because they didn't know how to say no. They're like, oh, I felt bad, I don't know, and blah, blah. If it's a waste of time, if you really don't want to go, especially if it's not productive at all, you need to just say no. Not in a bad way, just saying, I don't have the time for that right now. I need to do this instead. I really wish I could, but I can't. Like all these different things. But if you're just being selfish and you're literally never there for the person that's always there for you, then that's a whole different conversation. I'm talking about you guys have a healthy friendship, relationship, whatever it is, and the things that they keep bringing up to you just really, really, truly don't align with who you are or just aren't productive. Overall, there is a reason why you're saying no, not just because you're being lazy and a crappy friend. So I know this one's gonna be a little controversial, but I will say that depression is a choice. So before I even move forward, every single person has felt depressed, really, really sad. So they use the word depressed. I've been there, done that a million times. So has everybody. But the major difference between the person that stays trapped in that depressive state and the one that breaks free is the one that realizes and decides that staying in this state of mind is not going to get them any closer to happiness. So if you're depressed because you're not happy, but you're just going to remain depressed and you're just going to keep saying this out loud and telling everybody that you're depressed, you're going to stay depressed. But if you just cut it out, you're sad for a couple days, weeks, I don't know, whatever, doesn't matter, but you cut it out. You're like, you know what? I decided to not be like this anymore and not be sad anymore as of today, as of tomorrow. And then you actually work on different things to get you back to feeling yourself, your normal self, and being happy again. Doing activities that make you happy is definitely the easiest way to get out of that funk, and being productive and staying away from any type of negative triggers that may even cause your case to be even worse, like alcohol and whatever, all those different things. That's why I feel like it is a choice. You are choosing to stay sad, right? Because that's the core of it. You one day were sad and then you just kept getting sad from there. So you need to cut off the sadness. Next, we got, it is okay to disconnect from family. Why do I say this? Growing up, I would have never been able to say, hey, it's okay to not talk to your family. I thought you had to ride or die with your family, right? Until I started noticing a lot of my family members are not riding and dying for me. They're just helping me die. So then I started understanding I didn't choose any of these people to be in my life either. So the people that have bad intentions, that are acting more of an enemy, those are the family members I'm talking about. But of course, the people that are nice, that are genuine, that do things for me, that help me, and we're reciprocating the same energy, we're having a nice, genuine relationship, of course, I'm going to continue to put them on a pedestal because they're above friends, anybody else, because they are a nice, genuine person and family member. But the people that are acting as enemies, that are even worse than the random people on the internet or on the streets, those family members, I don't care to talk to them. I don't care to fake like them. I don't care to reach out on holidays. I just don't. And this comes with reason. This is not because, oh, I'm so anti-family. No, there's a lot more family members that I do talk to than there are the ones that I don't talk to. So you could also cut off some time from the ones instead of completely cutting them off. It's up to you. But I just noticed that some of them were just dragging me down. And why would I want to keep getting punched instead of just walking away? But hometown people will hold you back because that hometown mentality, which is any hometown across the entire world probably, they are usually very comfortable doing hometown things. Whatever they're used to, that's what they like. they are not going to jump out of their comfort zone. They will dream their life away. They will dream to move to this place. They will dream to be that person. They probably won't even act upon even trying to. There are a small percentage of people from your hometown that will actually at least try. They may fail and never accomplish what they want to do, but at least they tried. Then there's even a smaller percent that will try and actually succeed. Okay, so if you know those people that are at least trying, then okay. And then, you guys have something in common that you're trying. But those people that you know are in their comfort zone and they're just hometown people, you don't even need to see them. Just because you grew up with them and you're in town for the holidays, or if you're still on Facebook or Instagram with them, whatever, you don't have to just be talking to them just because you feel like you're indebted to, just because you're from the same hometown. You don't have to, because guess what? All you're going to talk about, all you're going to do is things that are not going to help you move forward in life. All right, so next thing is choosing peace above everything. As in, if you know that this person is wrong, you just let it go. Something in us when we're younger, we want to prove the point. We want to make sure that this person understands that they are wrong, that you are right, and you're not going to let it go. You're like, peace? I do not bring peace. I bring disturbance. Usually that's how we are when we're very, young. But by the time you're 30, you're just like, you're right. You're so focused on having your peace, you genuinely don't care about anything, and not even in a negative way. You're just saying like, seriously, I cannot afford my mind to be feeling in any other type of way than peace. So that may come with the people that you hang around with. That may come with the pages that you follow, that some help you stay in that Zen type of state. Maybe even some of the movies that you watch. Back in the day, I used to be okay with watching scary movies. Now I really, 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 truly don't like to watch scary movies. It does not bring me peace in my life at all. I like to watch more comedy. If anything, I can do true crime. Somehow it brings me peace. Truly just doing whatever it is that you like to do, what makes you feel fulfilled, and anything that comes with disturbance and chaos, you just don't have time for it anymore. And participating in things and activities and being around people that really make you feel fulfilled is definitely the way to go when you're trying to have a more peaceful journey. Literally write down a list of what brings you peace and what would help you feel fulfilled, and those are the things that you should be embodying. And that's exactly how you're going to help yourself stay in that feminine energy. And lastly, you are a human. You're going to make mistakes, and you're going to continue to make mistakes, and we're going to be making mistakes till like the end of time. Okay, so even when you learn something and you get better at something, then you're going to probably make a mistake in some other area, because you're always going to have something new going on in life. So you cannot be hard on yourself. You have to just learn from whatever mistake it is and then attempt your hardest to not do it again. But feeling like you're a horrible person or that you are stupid, truly just shaming yourself, is horrible, and no one should be doing that. You should just be like, you know what? I'm gonna take this little L and I am going to run with it, because there are many more years. There's much more life to live, and you shouldn't keep yourself in this little box because you feel like you haven't learned, or you always make mistakes, or how could all these other people live their perfect life when now is a great time to remind you that no one has a perfect life. No matter how perfect they make it seem on the internet, it's not perfect. So you are not behind. You are not less than the next person. And I hope you got a lot of value from today's video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you're listening on audio, please rate 5 stars. See you next episode.